Well, hi there. We've done a YouTube short on goat idioms and goat phrases, but we thought we would just extend it a little bit for you guys. So let's start with get your goat. And what does it mean, get your goat? It's a phrase that means to irritate, to annoy, to anger someone. It suggests that something has provoked a strong negative reaction or emotional response from an individual. So pause for a moment and think about this. Who gets your goat? Who really irritates you? Who annoys you? Who angers you? Or what gets your goat? Does something like racism get your goat? Does unfairness get your goat? Does dishonesty get your goat? So it could be someone or something. And the origin of this expression is not quite certain, but it is believed to have originated in American English in the early 20th century. And it's often used colloquially to describe situations where someone's patience or tolerance has been tested to the point of frustration. He really gets my goat. He really does. He irritates me. He annoys me. He angers me. He gets my goat. So his constant complaining about the noise really gets my goat. That's a very simple example. An old goat. I love this one. I've heard it so many times growing up. And I suppose nowadays someone might refer to me as an old goat. So, what is an old goat? An old goat is a colloquial term used to describe an elderly person, often in a humorous or affectionate way. My grandfather was an old goat. It's typically used informally. It can carry either positive or negative connotations depending on the context and tone in which it's used. But more often than not, I would say it's used playfully to tease or mock someone who is older, especially if they exhibit certain stereotypical behaviors associated with age. So if someone's stubborn, set in their ways, rigid, inflexible, the things that old people do, you could then call them an old goat because it's very stereotypical behavior associated with age. So, is your grandfather an old goat? Look at that old goat trying to dance like he's still 20. And now, scapegoat. A scapegoat is a person or group that is unfairly blamed or punished for the mistakes, wrongdoings, or shortcomings of others. And this term comes from ancient Jewish rituals where a goat would symbolically bear the sins of the community and then be sent away into the wilderness. In modern usage, a scapegoat is someone who is made to take the blame for problems or failures, and it's often as a way for others to avoid accountability or responsibility. So, the manager made me the scapegoat for the team's poor performance, even though I wasn't responsible for the project's delays. So I was made the scapegoat. He made me the scapegoat. It's not fun being the scapegoat. It's also really unfair and unjust. If you enjoyed this really short, but I think informative video on goat phrases, please do like and subscribe, comment, and let us know what you would like in upcoming videos. And in this series, I'm your host, Nas, CELTA certified, IELTS accredited, PT accredited, and here to serve you, to help you to level up your English game.